Welcome to Whiskey in the Thicket. I'm Mark. I'm hanging out outside in our beautiful weather that we're having here in East Texas. And this part of Texas I live in isn't like other parts. This part is like the forest and the marshlands. We don't have that dry stuff they have in West Texas. This is more, I'm closer to Louisiana, so yeah, we're pretty much hot and humid here all year round. But anyway, I was going to go ahead and do a whiskey tasting for you, whiskey review for you today. Thanks for tuning in and giving it a watch. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, shoot me a comment. Be great. Ask me about a whiskey that I can do a review on it and let you know what I think. So, all right. So today we have Macallan 12-year-old Fine Oak. Fine Oak series is disappearing. It's been replaced by the Triple Cask. They do have a 12-year-old that is going to follow with the Triple Cask follow. Now, the original Fine Oak had a 10, 12, 15, and 17, 18, and 21, and 25, I believe. But the 10 and the 17 are not being, they're not going to have a successor. I think it's just the 12, and nor is the 10. I think it's just the 12, 15, and 18, and maybe the 21, 25, I'm not sure, that are going to have triple casks. But so anyway, so if you see it on the shelves, pick it up because it's going to be gone soon. And I will do a side-by-side with this, with the triple cask, somewhere down the road, and we'll see really what's the difference. Looking at them side by side, looks like there is some difference, but we'll do a side-by-side. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open this now, let it air out a little bit. So, okay. Ooh, that's a little lighter than I expected because the 10 was definitely light. This one doesn't, oh, it does have a hologram on it. They're putting these little holograms on there so that you know that there's no forgeries, which was a big problem back in, I don't know, the early 2000s or so. So, okay. That is different than the 10, as you would expect. So, okay. Okay, so let me give it a roll. Oh, perfect. Okay. So Macallan is a Speyside single malt Scotch. Macallan was founded in 1824. It's the second best selling Scotch in the world. It's owned by the Robertson Trust, and or it's owned by the Edgerton Group. It's kind of run by the Robertson Trust. Edgerton also does Highland Park, which is another single malt Scotch that's out there. And this is the Fine Oak, which Macallan was traditionally aged strictly in sherry cask, in Spanish sherry casks, Spanish oak sherry casks. Now, the Spanish oak is very limited on the deforestation, and Macallan has some kind of deal. So, as far as I know, Macallan was the only one getting Spanish oak. Now, and that's in the sherry cask. I do not know what they have in the triple cask, if it's Spanish oak or European oak. European oak generally comes from France or Bulgaria. So, this is triple cask. It has, you're seasoned in American oak bourbon barrels, American oak sherry barrels, and European oak sherry barrels. This is a parallel maturation. Some people have said that they transfer casks. They don't do that. This is parallel maturation from what I have read. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, write it in the comments. So, what else? And like I said, the Fine Oak is going away. It's been replaced by the triple casks. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get right into this with. Go ahead and give it a. You can see the color. Macallan is natural colored. They do, however, chill filter. Anything that they produce that's less than 45 point something %, which is most of their Scotch. All right, so 40% ABV. So let's see what we got here. Fruity, definitely very fruity apricots. Let's see if it tells me, hold on, before we go there, let's see if it tells me what I'm supposed to get in here. It says complex with a hint of fruit and vanilla. Palate medium finished with fruit, oak, and spice. All right. So really it's up to me here. All right. I would say apricots, pears. It's very fruity, very fruit forward. That's what I get there. A little bit of honey in there. Okay, let's give it a taste. There is more malt, definitely more malt in this than there was the 10. So it's very strange. This is very strange because the nose was very fruit forward, but the palate is very grain forward. Yeah, this is way more grainy than it was on the nose. Getting oak, I'm getting the grains. Okay, not as fruity on that, but there is definitely some citrus like grapefruit or bitter orange. All right, let's see what else we get here now. It's only 40 ABV, so I'm not going to add any water. All right, I am getting some of that grain now. Yeah. Some heather. Yeah, there's definitely some malt on there now. I wasn't getting that the first time, but it's there now. A little bit vanilla in the back. Less citrus this time. Okay, let's see what else we get on here. No burn. There's no pepper at all in this, which for a 12-year-old, that's great. Really expected there to be more of a burn on a 12-year-old. It is malty. A little bit of a toasted oak. Sweet caramel. Not so much of that vanilla that I'm used to with Macallan. A little bit of spice, but really, it's the malt in this one. The finish is very sweet. Medium, which for a 12-year-old, that's pretty good. Again, there's just no burn with this either. It's very smooth. Yeah, a little bit of vanilla and oak, but really not that much on the finish. So, okay, I tend to like more of the malt grain forward. So, but I don't know, this one is a little strange for me. So we're gonna go ahead and give this one a 7 also, like just similar to the 10-year-old. So, all right, thanks for coming by. See you next time.